What up, people? What up, people? Okay, so this video here is this is kind of about I don't really know how to call it. It's about communication and establishing friendships and relationships and boundaries and self-respect and all that stuff. You know, all my videos like this are based on like personal stuff, personal experiences from me, my friends, family, whatever. So this is why I'm doing this. Let me just give you a backstory right quick. So I'm on Facebook, you know, just looking at stuff on there, chilling, catching up with, you know, old friends or people I haven't talked to or seen in forever, whatever. And somebody I don't know, not friends with on there, I don't know how they saw my, you know, got to my page, who knows. But they sent me a message in my inbox and they were like, hey, and I'm like, hello. And immediately, all they said was hey, and all I said was hello. And they were like, what are you doing? I was like, chilling. Right after that, want to text. And I was like, I don't give him my number like that. Like, I don't know you. And he was like, so do you want to get to know me? So usually I just block people. I don't know why I have this thing where I'm just like, I ain't got time for the BS. But I was like, be nice. My man said I need to try to be more nicer. And, well, not nicer, because I don't feel like I'm a mean person, but try to be more open to meeting new people. Because I really don't. Like, when I tell you my circle is small, I don't like meeting people. I'm not shy or anything. It's just, I don't know. Just don't like it. But anyway, so I was like, okay, tell me about yourself. And, you know, he told me his age, you know, what does he do, where he lives, and all this stuff like that. And I told him some things about me. And at the end, I put, you know, in a loving relationship. And I said all these things, these interesting things about me that I felt like was interesting, because I feel like I'm an interesting person. I said all these things about myself. And at the end, you know, he read all that, and all he responded back was that, oh, so you have a boyfriend? And I was like, fiance. And he was like, oh, so we can't talk? I was like, we can be friends. You know, that's what you mean. And he was like, oh, no, well, never mind then. So I had to just calm my nerves. So when he told me that, you know, he was like, never mind then, I was just like, that is sad, but okay, bye. Now, I looked at this from my way, and then my best friend, she actually looked at it from another perspective. This is the way I look at it. It's like, how can you establish not even a relationship, but just a friendship, if you're gonna base getting to know someone off of if they're in a relationship or not? Like, is this what society has come to where, you know, you meet someone and because they have a significant other, you can't even be friends with that person. You can't even take time to get to know this person. Like, you could let your future best friend walk away because they have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or you could, you know what I'm saying? You could let the person who might, you know, be standing next to you at your wedding walk off because they got, I mean, you know what I'm saying? And so I was just like, is this what society has come to? And, you know, I'm so scared for the next generation, because that was through Facebook, you know, online, social media. You know, before we had Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, and Instagram, and anything else, Tumblr, and anything else. Before we had any of that, you know, when you met somebody, you had to meet them, you know, in person. So you couldn't just say, oh, you have a boyfriend? Never mind. I mean, some people could. Y'all rude ass people. But, you know, you had to get to know that person. You had to interact with that person to see if you and that person mesh, to see if you and that person get along or something. Like, these days you can't do that. You can't do that, because it's like, if they can't get you to be their sex partner or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, they automatically disappear from your life or whatever. And I just think that is so rude, and I think that is the dumbest thing in the world. If I'm not gonna talk to you, it's gonna be for a real reason. I've never met anybody in my life that I don't want to associate with because they have a boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. I feel like, you know, you find friends in unexpected places. I found a couple friends in unexpected places. But as I was thinking about that, I actually, you know, was like, where's your self-respect? Where's your boundaries? Like, do you have standards? Like, what is going on with you? So you're saying the first person you meet online who's not taken, you're gonna go for him and potentially sleep with him and whatever. Like, no. But then my best friend, she was like, I can respect him just saying no, bye. And I was like, why? And then something I didn't think about. She said, usually if you tell someone you have a girlfriend or boyfriend or a significant other, or whatever, they don't care. They'll do two things. They'll either take it undercover, be like, okay, well, we can just be friends, but they'll still subtly try to slide in, or they'll openly be like, I don't care, I'm still gonna try to get you. So she's like, I can respect that. He just said, you know what, you have a fiance, this is what I'm about, and you're taken. She kind of opened my eyes to where I was like, okay, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that potentially that I didn't think of it to look at it from that way. And I was like, okay, that's cool. I was like, because I was so focused on, okay, he just wants sex. She was like, well, I can respect him. Even though I can respect him for doing what he did, there's still some. There are some out there who break up with a guy, and that guy has moved on, has a girlfriend, and this person knows that this guy has a girlfriend, and this person will still do crazy shit, pop up where this person is, follow that person, go to that person's favorite restaurant, go to that person's gym, go to that person's store that person's always at, drop at that person's house. At a certain point you become pathetic, and you end up looking stupid because you're just throwing all your little self-respect and your dignity out the window. And I just feel like society these days, we're in trouble. Like the next generation, like anybody who's gonna be born like in 2016, 17, okay, 20 years from that, when they're grown, is like, what, like, how is your interaction gonna be? Because a lot of people don't interact with a lot of people already don't interact with other people. Like I'm even that myself. Like there are a lot of people I interact with on Facebook. There are a lot of people I interact with on Instagram that I don't even interact with in real life. Like I'll see you and wave, but I don't interact with you. I don't get to know you. I don't get to flesh you out to see if potentially you could be a friend of mine. Some people I don't want to, but some people I just don't. And I can't tell you why. Can't tell you why. And I don't know. I just feel like social media sometimes can destroy your life or your relationship or your whatever. I feel like but if your relationship is solid, it can't destroy it. I'm just saying, like, not relationships, but just like friendships. Like you can't establish a friendship with somebody because you don't like their profile picture. Maybe it's just me. I just been thinking about shit, but that was just my little take on the video, and I did want to add this part in on the end. A friend of mine had talked to me about he sent me this thing about putting a spouse in their place respectfully, not disrespectfully, whatever. And I read it, and it was saying how it turns, like, gay, straight, bisexual, whatever, this applies to men, women, how it turns them on if a spouse kind of like, okay, calm your ass down, you getting on 10, you need to be on 3, you on 10, calm down, and like kind of brings them down. Like I'm the type, I know me, like in my relationship, I'm the one that's like, I go to 10, not like me, but I'm just saying, I just be like, ugh, whatever. And my man, he's a pretty cool, chill dude. He's always on like a 3, and he's like, calm down, or babe, it's not that serious, So I actually do agree with that. I do agree with the fact that that is kind of like a turn on, because I've always been in relationships where I just go wild and like, you can't control me, you can't do whatever. And I'm not saying he controls me, I'm just saying I feel like he balances me out, as far as I'm on 10, he's on 3. Okay, let's meet in the middle. Let's go to like 5 or 6 together, something like that. And he helps me see stuff from other ways. Like a friend of mine, I'll get mad and be ready to cut them off, and he'd be like, look at it from this way, babe, or calm down and just think about the situation, So I do agree with that. I do agree with, sometimes it's a spouse needs to be respectfully put in their place, especially when they be bugging. Cause I know I be bugging all the time with my man. I be bugging all the fucking time. I act an ass, and he just be like, "If you don't sit your ass down, for I'll slap you down." Like not like that, but he's like, "Sit your ass down, Kenny." And I'm just like, okay. But it shows that I don't have a pushover. He don't let me get away with everything. I don't think I can be in a relationship where I get away with everything. I've been destroyed myself in a relationship. So I think it's good to have that person balance you out until you bring it on down, So I just wanted to rant. That was just on my mind due to, personal stuff. Hopefully see you guys later. Subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff.